Stocks really moving up here. Steady climb to the upside. Hasn't been in the red at all today. We have the Dow up 99 points. Been a little bit of roller coaster volatility over the past week. Today's Countdown Closer says the bull market will continue to run, but he needs you to do something different with your portfolio, and that is to play defense. Hank Smith, Chief Investment Officer at Haverford Trust. I don't know if you saw, Sam Stovall of S&P IQ had an interesting note today. The title was called The Henny Penny Portfolio. Worried that the sky is falling, even though it's not. What do you say?
Well, look, Liz, we think you need a balance between offense and defense. In a 2% economy, that makes sense. And until we get tax reform or tax cuts, until we get more regulatory reform and more infrastructure spending, let's just stick with this 2% economy. We know the stock market can do well in that environment. It'll do even better if we can get those tax reforms and regulatory relief as well. So for now, play offense and defense, have some exposure in industrials, basic material, financials on your offense, technology, but don't ignore healthcare, consumer staples, utility, your defensive sectors. And by the way, they've worked pretty well so far in 2017. Okay. Hence, McDonald's, a classic defensive stock.
But you like J&J. I'm assuming that's the defensive part. But if the president decides that the big pharma is quote getting away with murder and institutes some type of price control or even talks about it, doesn't that put it in the more offense or riskier category?
Well, I don't think so. Look, J&J is a classic healthcare company, one of the strongest. And don't forget, they are the beneficiary of the single biggest trend, and that is the aging of populations around the world, not just in the United States. So we're going to need their consumer products, we're going to need their pharmaceutical products, and we're going to certainly need their medical supply products.
Okay. You know, we're near session highs, if not at, for the NASDAQ, so there's a decent day here. Hank, you and I have known each other a long time. How long have you been at Haverford?
Just 26 years. Liz.
Just 20, that's it. When you started, how much in assets under management? Because I want our viewers to know why they should be listening to you back then.
We had about 350 million in assets.
And today
now
you
we're
have?
Just a tad over 7 billion.
Tad over 7 billion. Slow and steady. Not that slow. Wow, Hank, congratulations. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Hank Smith, Haverford Trust Chief Investment Officer.